welcome to Ultimate Clash channel. So today we are back with the Clan War Leagues that are coming up right now with this new season. So let's jump into some of the best attack that you can have basically for that strategy here. So let's start with giving troops for that guy here. That's done. Here we go. All right. So let's jump now right away into some Clan War Leagues here. So as you can see so far, Clan War Leagues is going pretty well. We got 3 victories. The one that we are running right now is we're trailing. It's not a good one. Even I did a 2-star instead of a 3-star. So that's not going well so far, but let's jump into some replay that are interesting for you to learn how basically attack some village. So let's start with this first replay on day 3. So this one basically is the one composition that I showed you, which is the hybrid attack. So the difference between this one and basically when I'm farming is that I have poison in it for one, and also basically of course I got time to plan it before attacking, right? And I never attack, and you should never attack also in any war, clan war or any war at all basically without a CC troops in your wall breaker or anything that you use, because as you can see here going out, and those Yeti are pretty powerful. They're gonna take out the Eagle Artillery all by themselves, and more defenses like you see there. They're gonna basically almost take care of the Inferno Tower, and my queen finishes off. So that's pretty awesome. You want that in your CC. These troops are pretty strong, the Yetis. And what's great is that they don't take a lot of space. They took 18 space, so you can get it at, you don't have to be Town Hall 13 to request the troop. Of course you gotta be Town Hall 12 to make it though, so you need to have someone in your clan that's high level enough to provide it to you, of course. So as you can see there, healing spell on all the troops and some freezes on all those AoE, and warden ability since the damage is kind of too strong right now, so I needed to protect my troops, and turned out pretty well so far, right? So as you can see, the main issue here is that I don't have any spells except the rage, so I rage everything up so that they take the scatter shot out, because that's the last remaining really annoying defenses on that part. And here we go with the Royal Champ ability, and this base is crushed right now. No defense on the left, 1 defense left on the bottom, and everything's going pretty decent. Everything went as planned, so I was pretty happy with this raid. I didn't misclick anything, which can happen. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Does it happen to you also to misclick sometime a spell in a random space where there's not even a troop to be healed, for example, or something to be freeze? Let me know in the section below. So that's for that one. And the other interesting are on basically day 2. So let's jump into that. Return home, day 2. Here we go. So let's jump into this one because it's a different composition of army. So I thought, and it's still a decent attack. So as you can see, they're mixed of E-Drag, dragons, and loons. So it's a full air attack. I kind of like the mixture of them. Basically, normally we see all drags or mix of E-Drags with loons, but the mix of them 3 is the first time I see that. So that's pretty interesting here. And he's going with 7 freezes, which is a lot, so he's going to be able to freeze everything up until the end of the raid. Let's watch and enjoy, right? Because this attack is a beauty. As you can see there, I'm gonna pause it before they are destroyed, but the air sweepers are taking both basically from behind of them, so they were no deal. That's what you want to focus when you do an air attack, right? Those air sweeper are almost more dangerous to your attack than the air defense themselves, right? Because if your troop cannot get to what they need to hit, sorry about that, misspelled here, basically you're gonna get in trouble, right? So that's why basically the air sweeper can be the hardest thing to defend in these kind of raids. When you're doing ground, you don't need to bother with it. As you can see, basically pretty much like it's 3/4 of the base, that's it right now. Not much defense left, still 2 E-Drags there, 2 dragons, there's still the queen up cleaning stuff, so that's a pretty decent attack here. If you want to try it out, of course it depends of the base layout. It's not gonna work with every bases, of course. That's the same thing with the miner hybrid that I just did earlier. It's not working with every bases. It's working with a lot of bases, but not with every one of them. So that's the beauty of like Clan War attack. You can manage to take your attack and see how the bases layout are, and from that basically you can go on and just build your thing, right? So let's fasten it up since there's not much left to do on that raid. And the E-Drag finishes everything up. Here we go. And that's it for that one. As you can see, this guy add a dragon in the CC to add some more pressure, so that when you go air, of course Yeti can be used, but also put some more air attack is also good. So let's jump into pretty much another hybrid attack that I did. So this one is on a Town Hall 12, pretty much maxed out, not exactly all maxed out though, but still fair. So as you can see there, I'm gonna pause it. On the left, I started with the blimp. So as you know, basically this attack, basically I want to take out everything that's doing mass damage to multiple troops. So that's why I wanted to take out this Inferno Tower. And I knew that at the end this wouldn't be a bother, this angle there, because with all the miners and Augs. And there's this one at the top, basically. So what I thought is, let's get rid of that on the left, then focus on the middle, and then let's see how it turns out. And of course, as always, I'm gonna put the baby dragon to help the funnel in the middle. As you can see there, there's 4 defenses on my queen, so of course I needed it to rage her up. Otherwise, she would have died or used her ability, which you don't want. At the first start of a raid, right? You want to keep it from that interesting part when she's a little bit further in the base. As you can see on the left, also there's still the Yeti Mites going there. Still too much defense on my queen there. These X-bows are pretty powerful, so I needed to rage her up. Gonna freeze this sweeper because it's getting annoying. And soon the eagle is gonna be down and I'm gonna be able to start the raid. And here we go, and down. So you see there, I'm gonna pause it. So I'm starting at the top there because all the funneling, as you can see there, there's one building there at the bottom, but that's all. And as you can see there on the path, basically there's nothing on the left, so they're gonna stay on the middle and the right, since as you can see there, there's a big empty space, so they won't really target that part, which is pretty fine. And the raid starts and they boom. See there, the hidden Tesla did bring my Augs basically to went a little bit off, but still it's not a big deal. All the freezes there. The freeze I just use it because I didn't want my Royal Champion to die there. Queen's gonna go down there, boom. But everything's going fine so far. I've still had my ability of the Warden here, that I deployed because I want to protect like all my troops from that Inferno Tower. I just want to make sure basically that they survive. And I put at the top all my 5 little archers to start cleaning up, and everything's going pretty decent. So I got some miners at the top that's going to come back in a few. Here we go, and they're gonna help out that world champ who's targeting skeletons instead of defenses, right? So there's 1, 2, 3 sorcerer down, and there's 1 last remaining defenses. So that raid was well planned, well executed, still have the world champ ability at the end. I use it because I wanted to make sure basically I didn't run out of time, right? What's the worst thing that can happen during a raid? I guess it's that time fail. So as you can see, same thing again. I did use those 2 Yetis and the giant in the sorcerer in my CC. You can change the giant for a Valkyrie if you want also, and some other stuff, but the 2 Yetis are the way to go. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hope you like. Leave a like on the below, turn on the notification, subscribe for more, and see ya. Have a nice day.